Oh, say, can you see?
Martha McSally never wanted an audience, but she occasionally gets one when she sings at retirement ceremonies. She didn't always know she could sing because her older brothers made fun of her. But telling Martha she can't do something is like saying, I dare you.
In a lot of ways, I do get motivated by people telling me there's something I cannot do. I had decided when I was at the Air Force Academy as a cadet that I wanted to be a fighter pilot. At the time, it was against the law.
It was against the law and against her gut feeling.
If anybody told me, even when I was a young girl, that I was going to be a fighter pilot someday, I would have laughed at them because I would get queasy on the way to swim practice in the car.
Congress repealed the law in 1991. Martha got over it, motion sickness that is, and was named one of 7 women who would be put through fighter pilot training.
And this picture right here, which I wanted to show you, is the actual press conference. I realized a lot of eyes were looking at, to see, how a woman was going to be in this sort of non-traditional role.
Martha was the first to test that role, the first to command a combat squadron, and the first to deploy, patrolling airspace over Iraq after the first Gulf War. The thing that she fought for was hers, but she was about to go to war with the United States government over another law.
I was brand new in my fighter squadron. I mean, the jury was still out as to whether women were going to be fully accepted.
A 1990s policy after Desert Storm directed females to wear the abaya when stationed in Saudi Arabia.
People think of the burqa because they're more familiar with Afghanistan, but it's a similar Muslim female garb. I ended up filing a lawsuit.
The lawsuit against the Department of Defense wound up stuck in the courts until a victory in Congress in 2002.
We ended up getting an amendment to the Defense Authorization Bill in 2001 that was signed by the President on December 2nd, 2002 to finally overturn the policy once and for all.
For a woman who just wanted to fit in, McSally was making a name for herself and a nickname.
My call sign is Wedge.
Today, Martha McSally has wedged herself out. She's retiring after 26 years in uniform. The woman who just recently learned she could sing knew all along she was never afraid to take the stage alone, on the ground or in the air. Michelle Michael, Stuttgart, Germany.